I'm Fernando.
22 minutos. Or, my name is Diego.
I'm Aileen. I'm Monse.
I'm Fernando.
I am Hebron.
Today we're going to
Corte.
Biology. The word biology comes from Greek bios, that means lives, and logos, that means science, study of. Biology is the science in charge of studying the life. Biology have several themes. Some of them are cellular basis of life, information of heredity, matter and energy, reproduction, homeostasis, evolution, growth and development, unit and diversity of life, independence in nature, structure and function.
What is life? It is considered that living things have the following characteristics. Made up of cells, grow and develop and reproduce, have a genetic code, they use materials to obtain energy and as support, maintain stable internal environment, change over time, and respond to environment.
Life in the planet. The life in the planet is composed of many small other components. So we go from the smaller to the biggest one. First, we got the individual. A group of individuals make a population of individuals. Larger groups of population forms a community. Communities makes ecosystems. A whole bunch of ecosystems forms the biome. And all the biomes that we have in our space rock forms the biosphere. That's it.
Equilibrium. Every organism in the planet has a role. Some of them are very important. For example, the microalgae that produce most of the oxygen. Some of them can affect directly a specific environment. For example, in Yellowstone Park, the wolf was almost extinct. The behavior's population increased in size and it started to diminish the grass, which interact directly with trees and pines. Ecosystems have cycles to renovate the materials it has, from organic and inorganic molecules to microorganisms, plants, and animals.
Individual organism. If we think in an individual organism, it is probably we are thinking in a human or an animal, but there are more. Focusing in a human, the body is conformed by several systems.
The respiratory system takes in oxygen and releases waste gases. The nervous system controls sensation, thought, movement, and virtually all other body activities. The circulatory system transports oxygen, nutrients, and other substances to cells and carries any wastes. The skeletal system provides structure to the body and protects internal organs. The muscular system supports the body and allows it to move. The digestive system breaks down food and absorbs its nutrients.
The organs. They can be defined as a collection of tissues with a similar function. The tissues is an assembly of similar cells with an extracellular matrix. The tissues carry out a specific function, for example, to produce an hormone. The tissues are connected. Why? Because they give the shape to an organ and hold them in place. They're epithelial. What does it mean? It covers the organ surface, the skin, and the internal tracts. Another example of tissue are the muscle. Why? Because all the cells with this specific function will produce force and torque motion.
Cells are considered the basic unit of life. They usually have structural and functional similarities. Organisms made of several cells are called pluricellular, but there are other cells that itself can be a living form. For example, the bacteria. It is considered that Robert Hooke discovered the cell and he started studying cells. He called the structure cells because they are like the rooms were the monks as Robert Hooke lived.
How a eukaryotic cell is organized. Cell membrane, structure that surrounds the cell and keeps the necessary conditions for surviving. Cytoplasm, it is the fluid where the organelles and nucleus are. Also, the reactions occur here. Nucleus, the genetic material is found here. Organelles, they are like small organs that are in charge of several processes. Cell membrane, structure that surrounds the cells and keeps the necessary conditions for surviving.
The organelles are rough endoplasmic reticulum. It is membrane-enclosed sacs where proteins and hormones are produced. Such products are exported to membrane and other cells. A smooth endoplasmic reticulum. For production of several hydrophobic molecules like lipids, phospholipids, and steroids. Golgi apparatus, the section where proteins are modified and packed before exportation. Lysosomes, organelles where the cell trash is recycled.
Ribosomes produce the proteins that are in charge of almost all the functions in the cell, such as reaction, signaling, defense, transport, motion, synthesis, interaction, and structure.
Genetic, alteration in genetic code genome that affects one or several functions that are called mutations. Hereditary, those that came from parents. Non-hereditary, generated during the life of the organism. For example, sickle called anemia. Infectious, caused by the invasion of a microorganism or infectious agents like viruses, virus, parents, bacteria, nematodes, fungi, arthropods, and microparasites.
Diseases. When the bacteria were discovered, the scientists first thought they were related to diseases. But there is more. A disease is a deviation from normal functioning in the state of an organism. Abnormal condition that affects cells, tissues, organs, or the full body. Situation where the body is affected by pathogens or internal dysfunctions. A disruptive condition affecting negatively structure and function in the body.
Life finds a way.